Welcome to another SgtLocksmith training video. How to use step by step. Featuring www.americankeysupply.com disclaimer and fair use statement. This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. This material is made available in an effort to explain and discuss its relevance to locksmithing. All information is and has been pulled from the American Key Supply website. This should constitute a fair use of any such copyrighted material referenced and provided for in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Law. All views and expressions are that of SgtLocksmith.
Okay, so you're new in the automotive locksmith thing. This is geared more towards you, the apprentice. We're going to go over the American Key Supply website. I'm a big fan of it. We use them on our tablets. We also use their app on the cell phone. But I'm not affiliated with them, nor am I endorsing them. Just saying there's a lot of tools out there. This is one of them that we're going to be reviewing. We're also going to be going over such as Ilco JMA. We're also going to hit AutoSmart. We're going to hit FastFacts. We're going to hit some of the products that are free to the ones that cost, and go over some pros and cons. But if you're starting out, this is something that you'll probably want to have. It'll help you in the long term of one. You'll have more than one resource in one area to rely on for your information. And besides just going to Google or Siri and getting it off there, it's nice to have some of these already tagged. With that, the biggest thing that you will need on this program to use the actual distributor's program here, you got to get an account set up with them. They turn around and go through a vetting process. Once you do that, you're good to go. So with this being said, we're going to use for the demonstrations on our videos of reviewing, we're going to go over a 2010 Chrysler Town & Country. So let's go ahead and go here to the search by vehicle option. And this is one thing that sets them apart. As you notice, you got your Buick, so they still make Cadillac, your Chevrolet. Well, they got Chrysler. Well, how often have you seen a Datsun anymore? Or an Eagle? They actually still have it listed under the old vehicle name, so you don't need to, how do you say, show my age, but know the difference on some of them. So we clicked on Chrysler, which is still made. And when we go to scroll down, we want Town & Country. You notice it stops at Sebring. Don't sweat it. Just come back up here with your keyboard type. Start typing in Town & Country, and you notice it pops up. Here, we're going to go down to 2009 to 17 since 10 falls in there. And here we go. It goes to it. This is the one thing that I do like about this program here is it does tell you your code series. It gives you your space. You got 8 spaces, so 8 different cuts for depth, and your maximum difference between two. Your 2 cuts is 2. So you shouldn't see a cut at 1 and yet next one at 4. They're telling you to do it in a 2 cut variance. Now, you notice that's what they're pointing over here. Here, when you go to your mechanical key, it's telling you it's going to be, we're going to use the Ilco number, the Y157 or the Y159 keyway. Now, when you click on more information, it gives you your Ilco, Silica, JMA, and Jet number. We use the Ilco. That's how I was trained on because he came out with easy numbers. We still have Star. We still have Curtis keys. We even have Cole keys. But we've got over 1 million keys on hand, so you're going to acquire a lot. That's on a different note. Now, if you come down to your next one here, your transponder key, it's telling you that it's a Y170 key when you come over here and click on it, it tells you the chip. Your Phillips 46 is the most common chip key. Your next one here, your leashy, since that's the newest and easiest tool out there to do it, with the new guys learning it, it tells you what tool to use. When you click on more information, though, it will bring you down, tells you which leashies you can use. And then it also gets into your easy reader, which I have in my van still with leashy. And we do have AccuReader. We've got some of those also. This is the predecessor to the leashy. I'm a big fan of having more than one way to do the job. 2 is 1, 1 is none. But we also service 30 miles plus outside of where our shops are at. So we got to make sure we have our stuff on hand. Now, you've seen these tools. It helps you the apprentice out. Maybe some of us older ones. We'll turn around and go back up here, though, to the top, because show you a little thing that I like. If you are logged in, or type in the code 2515. Looky here, it gives us our cuts. This will work, say you're using an X-Horse product, an Ilco product, Triton. Heck, you might even be like me and use a 1200 machine. This gives you your cuts. No more code books, but if you are an old timer, you will remember they recycle the code series a lot. So this is probably the biggest thing that sets them apart, is they just give you that information. Now, the other thing they also do to help you out, it shows you the remotes. Now you have so many options on the remotes. The easiest thing I found on finding the remotes is calling a dealer. I've got a good relationship up here where I'm at, and we've also got a good relationship with another dealer the next state over. I can give them the VIN, and normally the parts department will tell me if it is a 6-button remote or an 8. So scroll down. Well, not really 8, but the 7-button. But on here, it gives you your prices for them. That way you know what they're going for, so when you need a bill. But I'll show you something that is real nice. Transponder chip keys. It gives you prices. You're already here. You're getting your information. Why not go ahead and get your price? That way, if you're quoting the job, if you're using the shell, it's got it here. If you're harvesting the chips to save money, not a problem. But this is one thing I do, and the guys do, is we turn around and make a metal key first, the test key. Like I said, I'm a fan of the 1200 machine before the new milling machines. I just like the sharper cuts, and they look a lot better in my opinion. We'll make these, we'll give it to the customer and tell them, if you ever lose your key, this can open the door. You can have another key made for your vehicle, but don't try starting it because it won't work. You keep going through and you'll see your bigger keys, your remote shells. We carry refurbished kits in ours, or we use a customer circuit board in case it's on a different job, but normally we have a set price. Your batteries, CR 2032, the most common used battery, and we stock so many of them. Then your emergency key blade. But here you go. You can turn around and actually see, for the X-Horse system, the blade and how much they cost. So depending on how you do your prices. I'm not a fan of using the X-Horses for fabrics, but it's to each their own. Other than that, it's a great little site to use. Hey, if you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Let us know we're reaching you. This is where we're going to go ahead and stop this video. After this, though, there will be a little slides of everything we just went over. That way, if you wanted to follow along, you could do it and pause it. And we'll probably do it in about 10 to 15 second increments. That way, it'll pause. That way, you can see it. But you need to get on the websites and just play around and see if it's something that you like and if it's something you're going to use. We're going to go over more. So thanks again for watching. And got any questions, comments, leave them below. If there's something you would like explained later and we're able to do a video on it, send us an email. You'll see it down below in the description box. Thanks again for watching, and let's stay safe out there.